Star League, boys. I almost said Pro League, but I didn't.
Nearly,
That's what's
mate.
important.
It's the Candy League, brother. We're back at SBENU.
SBENU Candy League with the best players in the world
In the
Korea.
universe, man. Let's be real. These guys are badass.
There are no players that live on Pluto that are better than these guys, for sure.
These guys own the galaxy. And ByuL, one of the best Zergs we have, was also in the semi-finals of the Kessler Cup recently, falling to his brother 3-0 CJ Hero. Bit disappointment in his EVP in those games, I got to admit. But, you know, when it comes to teammates, they're on another level.
Yeah,
Like,
there are so many mind games that go into that. If you have to imagine how many games him and Hero have played, it's probably not even in the hundreds.
no, absolutely.
In the practice house, like, they have probably played thousands of games together.
By now, they've been together for a long time. It's been over a year at least. It was a shame to see him go down like that, but maybe today he can have some redemption against a lesser Protoss named Trap. Look
Here
at that.
he is.
Look at that. See that perfect transition.
Yeah, that was really sick. And
Thanks,
you
man.
deserve an award for that one.
I'm going to get an Academy Award for that one, man.
This guy is actually WCS ranked 17. He is very close, actually, to going to BlizzCon.
That ain't too bad. Yeah, he's going to keep it up there for all year long.
Yeah, he really does. So every single tournament that he goes into is extremely important.
Oh, want to know something funny? He lost to ByuL in his last Pro League match.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, how about that? That wasn't too long ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah,
Bit
12
over.
days.
Yeah. So have a look at the recent achievements from both players. They actually beat Innovation in the Challenger, which is a pretty huge deal.
Yeah.
But Trap defeated Dark.
Oh, boy.
Oh my goodness.
And Dark just went in a gigantic best-of-7 series against Hero and almost won.
Yeah.
He came one game away from doing it.
Oh.
And Trap was able to take him out 3-1.
Well,
Uh-oh.
okay.
Sorry, Zergs.
Hold the phone. Trap might not have had that much success in Casper Cup, but look at that. I mean, that says a lot. This means this is going to be a pretty damn interesting match.
Moonlay, do you know who Rorschach is?
Yeah,
You ever
I do.
see Watchmen?
Yeah, yeah.
All these Zergs are trapped in here with Trap. Seriously, like this guy, seeing that result, even just that one result, taking out Dark like that. Dark is extremely good against Protoss.
Yeah.
And Trap is able to take him out 3-1 in the best of 5. That is huge.
It kind of complicates everything, doesn't it? It's like,
It really does.
man, it's like Trap actually has a great chance getting out of this group.
ByuL, gotta feel sorry for him going up against Trap here in the beginning. Maybe he sent down the losers match to go up against Sue, guy who's very good in ZVZ.
He's had some time to rethink his EVP after the weekend as well. You know, going down to here, he's like, okay, I got to change a few things. He got to sit down and watch Dark go for 7 games against Hero as well. So it's like, I'm sure he like picked up a few things he was making mistakes on, and he'll try and fix it up for today.
You said it was ByuL that beat Trap in Pro League?
That's right.
Of course, that was a best of one, a bit of a different situation, but these guys are extremely close in skill level, I'd say, for the matchup.
Yeah, this one's going to be a very close one. When you think about it, all players in this group are pretty much on the same level at the moment. Life generally does a lot better, but he is faltering today, and he's faltering last week and in the Casper Cup.
Yeah. Look at that, a merry-go-round ban for ByuL. And a Deadwing ban and even a Cactus Valley ban here for Trap. Those are 2 pretty decent Protoss maps when you think about it.
Yeah.
And
that's
this kind of just tells me he wants to play on 2-player maps. He didn't even care. Well, actually, ByuL banned out merry-go-round first. So he was like, okay, that's kind of strange.
Yeah, you know, this actually makes for a very interesting game as well.
It's going to be 3 2-player maps.
So it kind of gives me the impression Trap might want to be super aggressive coming into this.
It's really interesting. And maybe ByuL wants to play on maps with gold bases.
That could be it too.
Let's see how it goes. Jumping into game number 1 here, ByuL versus Trap right now. Down here, bottom left in the blue, our Zerg player from CJ Entis. It is ByuL.
Up here in the top right, we do have Trap for generic Green Wings. We might just see ByuL go for these gold bases. Already we're going to see a drone scout at the very least. I believe he was doing this against Hero though, and you know, it's kind of just make sure he can go for that hatchery first. So make sure there's no shenanigans going on with Forge fast expands or Forge cannon rushes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Trap looks like he's going to be going for that gateway expand. So a lot of the same sort of stuff we've been seeing in recent times, especially in the Casper Cup. Ooh, but look where ByuL is putting his drone.
Look at this.
All right, proxy hatchery it is.
Oh my god.
And not a bad choice because we actually are seeing Trap go for a Nexus first. He's going to be very sad when he comes down that ramp.
Sad Protoss, boys.
Sad Protoss. He's going to be depressed Protoss. He's going to see.
Let's look at his face.
Oh, you did that. He's going to pull these probes actually, well not all of them, but most. Try and cancel it before it finishes.
Is that not all of them? There's like three of them mining.
Yeah. Big commitment, but it's going to help out because it cancels it. It means he can throw down that Nexus as well. And stop the creep from spreading out.
Oh, nice.
Yes. 2 more seconds and he gets out alive. Oh, get out of there.
Oh, ByuL.
This around.
That was too greedy.
Was
going for another block. Look at this. The follow-up is actually going to be a pool with some gas.
Yeah. How about that? He's going to go for quick speedlings by the looks of things.
I mean, we saw this in the map bans. Both of these players wanted to ban out these bigger maps. ByuL going for a ban on merry-go-round first.
ByuL just wants to kill.
Yeah. He's had it with these Protoss shenanigans.
Yeah, he's done with Blink Stalkers and Sentries. He wants to end the games before they even begin.
Yeah. Look at this. 6 things coming in, but this is a really good scout from Trap, actually. He's going to see everything.
Yeah. The one redeeming thing and the
it's
one
Alicia.
Oh, it's Alicia. I remember him. And
if Wolf Fear casting, it would give us the whole shebang from the last, like, 3 years of this guy's history.
Oh, yeah. That guy, was it him? He knocked me out of WCS Season 1.
Whoa.
The round of 8. Let's never forget that.
Protoss boys.
One day, I'll have my revenge. The revenge might be just me casting his games, but we'll see. I'll do a really...
You give like a really biased cast.
I'll do like a really bad job. I'll be like, well... But no, back to this game. I like the reason why he went for those 6 lings because obviously he did commit a lot of resources to just sending the probes down to deal with that hatchery, so everything's going to be a little bit later. We're already seeing a pylon get cancelled. And the Zealot runs the risk of getting surrounded by himself.
Yeah, he needs to get that second Zealot out. It will pop. There it is. And now he can go fight, but...
Only for a moment. 4 more lings coming up, which will even things up. But Mothership Core is coming out in just a second as well.
He's going to be so annoying with these lings. Like, it's going to force a lot of multitasking from Trap. He's going to try to not lose many probes. He already loses 2, actually. Not doing a good job in his main. Looks like he held up front.
He's actually going to few, and he's going to have link speed in just a second.
He's going to get another probe.
This is actually too many probes.
And there's the speed. Pylon getting pretty low. It's going to go down. It's going to go down. He's not going to force field it. Too late. And he's going to kill the sentry now.
He stops warp gate research as well.
Oh!
This is getting nasty. This actually shouldn't happen like this, but Trap faltering under the pressure.
Oh, yeah, he is totally cracking. It's too much for him. This is the way ByuL has decided to play the series. He's like, I know you're pretty good against Zerg, but I'm just not even going to let you get there.
I'm going to play so dirty that you can't even get to where you want to be. Going to make sure you lose so many probes, and he's lost about 6 probes already. That pylon stopping warp gate research. And while that's all happening, ByuL takes the 3rd base at the gold, saturates it up to 10 already. Look at the income. Twice the income right now.
That is disgusting.
It is perfect. It is perfect.
Does anyone think that Zerg is imbalanced?
No, I think it's just right. Just right, Valdez.
Yeah, I think this is actually just ByuL and actually Trap cracking under the pressure at the same time.
Yeah, he has made a few.
He's not going to get that sentry. Okay.
No, he kind of loses everything, but I think they've done their job for now. They even forced a photon overcharge in the main base. That's like something you never want to make. Yeah. The first tech choice of Trap is finally down as well. A Stargate. this late.
I would not want to be in Trap's position right now.
Nope, this is a nightmare game for him. He's going to have a rough time. Look at this, so many links coming out. Roach Warren on the way.
He's going to scout that saturated gold base with that mothership core, and he's going to be like, well...
Yep.
He might not even be able to scout that because the queen is in such a good position from ByuL.
I'm sure he has a fair idea there. He's like, well, there's a queen there. Surely there's something there. That'd be kind of weird as like a queen in the middle of the map just to deflect the scout of a mothership core.
That would be next level, man.
That would be
Just wait for 2018.
Oh, it's going to happen soon. ByuL's going to do it someday. And more gas is being added on. The Oracle will come out. And if we don't see any safety spores come up, there could actually be potential for damage. There's going to be 2 queens at the third base, though, so the gold will be fine no matter what. The other bases, though, I worry.
This is actually going to scout it.
Oh, yeah, it sees it. 2 spores go down. 1 in the main, 1 in the natural, none at the third. Just those queens.
Should be enough. There you go. We have a robo follow-up after this.
We do. All right, so it should be... From this, I guess we're going to see a third base. Oh, wait a second, Void Ray. Immortal Void Ray? I'm calling it now, Valdez.
It's next level. It's next level all-ins here from Trap.
Next level, old school, kind of dirty cheese.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting, but we'll see. Only a few gateways being added so far there. What was it like? I think maybe 2 gateways, 3 gateways now. Plus 1 on the way, 3 gates. It does seem like he could actually just go for a third base. So we'll see what this robo decides to make. Ooh, the robotics bay actually already on the way. Huh.
Whoa.
Interesting. We could actually just see a muta switch, or even just a muta save and attack, because this robo bay is not going to be done for a very long time. Then Colossus is going to take a very long time to come out. Mutas have kind of all the time in the world to be ready and come out in time, and there's not going to be nearly enough anti-air.
ByuL just has total control of this game. He can really do whatever he wants at this point. I feel like Trap is just... He's like scrambling to put something together, but nothing looks good.
Wow, 6 drones. It's actually not bad. Yeah. The one kind of scary thing for ByuL is the fact that he's like kind of like scouted. Okay, there's no third base on the way. What is going on? He's going to see the Immortal now too with the Void Ray and be like, you're going Immortal Void Ray? Like, what year is this? This shouldn't happen anymore. He's going to save for 13 meters, 14 by the time that spy finishes at least. He's actually going to risk it all. Well, like, in terms, it's not really a risk. It's sort of like, he's going to hold back. He's not going to really invest in anything until he can make these mutas. And it will win him the game if he gets them out in time.
Yeah, he's buying himself a ton of time, by the way, with these threats of a counterattack with that small group of units over there to the left.
That's right.
He's making a bunch more links, too.
This should be kind of obvious for Trap at this point, considering he scouted the 4th base. His only gas is there. There's nothing but links coming out for ByuL right now. It's like, well, you're clearly pulling your gas for 18, 19 Mutalisks, which are on the way right now. And that is such a puny army. It's actually going to be fought.
He's actually just going to fight straight up here.
He's like, well, I guess I can just fight my Ling Roach, whittle down the anti-air, so my mutas come out and just
kills all the sentries.
Rushy. There's not much left over. This has been a huge overcommittal of gas into an army that's made for like an all-in against roaches and not much else.
Finally, we see the first Phoenix on the way, as well as the Twilight Council drop down in desperation.
Look at this. He's going to chase down the Mothership Core, and there is not enough here to defend.
He's going to catch the entire army. A decent warpen of Stalkers will defend for now.
Oh,
now he's scrambling back. Look at that sad Immortal in the middle trying to escape, but he can't.
Everything's just getting picked up at this point. And he can afford this, man. He's on 8 gas right now, soon to be 10 when that bottom right expansion finishes. It doesn't even matter if he goes into Stargate from here.
ByuL won that game 5 minutes ago. That was the follow-up. He does it very nicely. And a really, really strong ZVP from ByuL. We obviously see what he's trying to go for in this matchup right now.
Yeah, very high-level aggression. And Trap just couldn't find any traction from there, making a very interesting army, to say the least. Interesting and kind of ineffective.
Yeah. He was just trying to throw something together in desperation, maybe just go for one final push, but You can see the frustration on his face. Those are the worst feelings, the worst types of games for a Protoss player to play.
Yeah,
where you're trying to go for an Nexus first, it gets blocked by a proxy hatch. You have to pull all of your probes to get it. You finally get down a Nexus. Your wall is incomplete. There's a big Ling run by. You get way far behind. You lose way too many probes. And then you're stuck on 2 base while the Zerg takes 4 and goes mutas.
And goes to
the
5.
worst feeling.
Like, yeah.
The worst feeling.
He won with pure muter. Like, he didn't actually have to do anything else. It's just a very brutal game. Next map is going to be Vani Research Station. Should be another fun one, but a pretty tricky one for Protoss as well. See if he wants to go for more of a traditional style, go for the Blinkstalker Sentry, try and avoid this Immortal Void Ray sort of style. I think it might have just been a desperation kind of backup composition that he wanted to go for to try and hard counter maybe Roaches, like a big Roach Fling attack or something like that.